Hey, how are you? My name is Brian Weirs and welcome to my audio showcase using Wwise and Unreal Engine 4. In this video, I will be going over my forest ambience design, player footsteps, and movement sound implementation. I created this test environment seen here using marketplace environment assets.
Hello?
We begin here at the top of the hill. You can hear a distant forest ambient sound. Utilizing an attenuation curve, the volume and spread is reduced to give a directional feeling when the player is far away. The robot movement sounds and footsteps are fired through animation notifies. The servo sounds are broken up into a leg and arm sound with basic pitch randomization. The material switch is calculated through a line trace directed downwards from the player location. This function here handles the footstep material switch. The set switch node only occurs when the physical material has actually changed, as to reduce unnecessary processing. Footstep and servo processing, such as pitch, high pass, and volume, are all controlled through a player speed RTPC, which is being updated on the tick. Now, as the player gets closer, notice the spread of the ambience beginning to widen and envelop the player. Inside of the ambient forest blueprint, a box trigger overlap event fires off these randomized time delay while loops connected to bird call and cricket chirp events. These fill out the ambient space even further. The cricket and bird sounds are stored in their respective random containers with attenuation and utilize automated 3D positioning. The automation gives every instance of bird or cricket sounds a randomized position around the player. This further creates an immersive environment and reduces the chances of repeating patterns, possibly annoying the player. The main ambient loops are leaves rustling and a general birdsong track. The birdsong track helps to fill out the forest and make it feel even more alive. This separation between the two will come in handy in a bit. I have also implemented a yelling mechanic. The player will press a button, causing a voice line to occur. Take note of how the environment reacts to the sudden sound.
Hello?
This feature is tied to a single key press, which will fire off a Wwise event called Player Yell. The event does three primary things: plays a voice line, changes the state of the forest ambience, and plays random bird flaps around the player. The voice line is simply playing a wave file of a processed call which I created in Reaper. The bird flaps are similar to the bird and cricket noises as they use automated 3D positioning, this time with some keyframe positions to simulate a bird flying away. Some of these play events have a reduced probability to vary the amount of flaps each time the yell is used. The most interesting effect is the state change of the forest ambience. This state of startled totally cuts out the volume of the bird calls, cricket chirps, and birdsong loop. Keeping the leaves and birdsong loops separate allows me to totally take away the feeling of liveliness in the forest, yet keep the bassy noise texture of the leaves. After a 7-second delay, the state switches back to none, bringing life back into the forest. And that's about it for this project. I hope you enjoyed watching this and maybe got inspired by some of the design choices to try out yourself. If you have questions or concerns about any step of the process, please feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me through my email here. Thank you for your time.